for putting me blood in my eye, dog.
It's a bit strong, isn't it, DJ? I know I asked for black music, but flipping heck. That's like the final boss. Don't know if I've come to tell jokes or shoot up the place. I don't. Fucking hell, DJ, wow. Not what we rehearsed. Not what we rehearsed, I tell you. I love gigs like this. There's black people in the audience looking at me like this. Don't fuck this up. This is your time. A couple of white people in the audience look at me like, Susan, just laugh at everything he says. Don't want to be called racist. And I will call you racist. I heard that Rishi Sunak's in the building. Is that you, sir? No? I was him. Oh, fuck me! Do you know him? No, well done for the Prime Minister stuff. Well done. Well done. I tried to contact the black MP the other day. I was telling her that Nando's prices are going up too much. Got an email back saying Diana Abbott no longer works here. Mate, sort it out, man. Bring her back. Fucking hell. That's all we had. That's all we had. It's nuts. I'm not even a comedian. This is community service for me, people. I've got a lot to get off my chest. I was on a train the other day, right, and this woman saw me. She got scared and she hid her purse from me. I was so angry. I was fuming. I was livid. Livid, that's a new word I've learned. But I was proper angry. I was fuming. I was like, racism in 2023. This is ridiculous. But then another part of me was like, I've still got it. You know? Muslims, they've been having all the fun. Us black people want that intimidation shit back. And do you know what pissed me off the most? Do you know what really pissed me off? When I stole her bag, nothing even in it, just hummus. Fuck's sake. And lads, let me tell you something, yeah? If you're gonna rob a woman's bag here, if she's 7 foot, with hairy legs, and everyone's calling her Steve, she's strong as fuck. Took me an hour to get that bag off her. I was taking cigarette breaks and everything. And normally, yeah, when you're stealing a woman's bag here, the other passengers would help the woman. But due to this lady's strength, they were helping me. It's nuts. It's nuts, mate. It's nuts, tell ya. Just came back from India. Beautiful country, beautiful country. The food, the women, the weather, ooh, beautiful. But I didn't go there for that. I went there to speak to someone about these bank charges. Don't hide from me, Raj. I knew his name wasn't Dave over the phone. I could hear a twang in his voice. Didn't think I'd come this far, did you, Raj? I want that £30 back. That's a joke, mate. Go home and my council flat's gone. It's a joke. Let's balance the books. It's for you, Rishi. I was going out with this beautiful Jamaican girl. Beautiful. Natural blue hair, blonde eyes. Natural. Natural. I said to Shaniqua, I was like, Shaniqua, what do you want to drink? Do you know what Shaniqua said to me? Do you know what she wanted from the bar? A triple brandy. Do you know how much a triple brandy costs? That's like £35. I got her a triple Coke. And women have got this trick, right? I've clocked onto you women. Women have this trick, right? A woman will come to your house, right, and leave something of hers in your house to ward off other women. Do you know what Shaniqua left in my house? Her children. Ridiculous. I had to tell them, stop looking under their bed, your real dad's not there. For fuck's sake. Just annoys me, mate. It annoys me. And I don't know how, but women know what to buy in the bathroom, yeah? I was in Shaniqua's house, right, having a shower, right? And I was using a shower gel. I'm not gonna lie, yeah? This shower gel, it made me feel so beautiful. It made me feel radiant. When I went and shut the fridge door, I used my hips. I'm trying to buy this shower gel again, right? I'm trying to buy it, but I can't find it nowhere. Ladies, help me out. Where do you get? Is it Femme Fresh? Couple of lads are like, what the hell's Femme Fresh? It's this vagina shower gel. It's fucking amazing, mate. My pH level has never felt so balanced. The doctor said my menopause is gone. Brilliant. Like I was going out with this Muslim girl once, and I was in the bath watching my illegal football on my mobile. The lads know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm watching it, right? And Imani comes in, right? She's got this ball in her hand. She throws the ball in the bath, and the bath starts fizzing, there's foam, it turns a different colour. I'm not gonna lie here, I shit myself. I jumped out in that bath, I said, Imani, I don't agree with what the British government are doing to the Muslims, but killing me is not gonna do a damn thing. It's nuts, mate, it's nuts. The weather's up and down, it's proper bipolar. 1 minute it's hot and then it's cold. Last year it was ridiculously hot. It was just too hot. When a black man tells you it's too hot, it's too hot. Like it was so hot, yeah, you couldn't have sex in that weather. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It was too hot for pum-pum. Couldn't have sex in that. All that heat and friction. Fuck around, start a bushfire. Pum Pum was so warm, I didn't have to carry on making love and start baking cookies. Then the next minute it's cold. And the other day it was so cold. You wouldn't believe what I did. It was so cold, yeah. I jumped into a black taxi. The geezer said, where am I going? I was like, mate, I ain't going nowhere. I'm waiting for my Uber. I'm not waiting outside there, you mad? I hate black taxis, charge all that much, they even got a charger. Fucking hell. I'll take the piss, I'll take the piss. Cost of living's going up, 300%. Whew. Spat out my champagne when I heard that shit. It's hard out there. Rizzlers going up, the little chocolate Fredros are going up. Life is hard. But the heating went up. And what did Boris say? Fuck it, just buy a new kettle. What a legend. Legend. But my favorite one is when he said, the heating is going up, the energy prices are going up because of the war. If it was any other British Prime Minister, I'd think he's talking about the war in Ukraine. but it was Boris. We don't know what war he was talking about. Could have been the First World War, Vietnam, when Thanos fought the Avengers. We just don't know. And you know when Obama became the president of the United States of America, I'm not gonna lie, black people around the world, we was proud. We was inspired. We said to ourselves, if that young man can become the president of the most powerful nation in the world, I could get a job in Greg's. But when Boris became the Prime Minister of the UK, I think we all thought, fuck it, let's give it a go. I'm talking ginger people, men who identify as trees, Liz Truss. We all said, let's give it a go. Talking of the Ukraine, I've got to give a massive respect here to the reporters in Ukraine reporting the war so that we at home know what's going on, because they are risking their lives. Because I could never do that job. I don't know what the fuck that meant. I keep telling them to get a subtitle machine, but they don't listen. Don't listen. Now, massive respect to the reporters, you know, because I couldn't do that job. If they said to me, Victor, we want you to report the war in Ukraine, I'd be like, I'll report your fucking war. This is what's going on in the Ukraine, yeah. It's kicking off, yeah. The Russians are going on mental, yeah, mate. They're sending in missiles, Jedis. There's women on bears. There's that Russian geezer from Rocky. He's a fucking unit, mate. He's a bloody unit. It's proper kicking off, yeah. My name's been Victor Daniels, reporting live from London. I'm not going over there, fuck that. I'll work from home on that one. It's nuts, mate, it's nuts. As you can tell, I don't just do comedy, I actually work as a mentor. And I'm proud to say, because a lot of young men, they get into trouble with the law and they go into prison. They say that when young men come out of prison, they re-offend within the first year. And I'm proud to say that there's a young man with me by the name of Junior Booker who's been out of prison now for 3 years. Thank you, thank you. He still sells drugs. But with my guidance, they'll never catch him, never. I even took some of his drugs money and put it in an offshore bank account in Croydon. I know what I'm doing. But I've stopped smoking weed myself. It's been, what, 2, 3, 4 minutes? No, because weed makes you do weird things. Like the other day I was smoking a spliff watching Trisha. And you know the weed is strong because Trisha hasn't been on telly for 15 years. So I don't know what I was watching. And the weed said to me, let's rob a post office. I didn't want to rob the post office. But you know, peer pressure. I come from a broken home. My dad left me when I was 35. Life was hard. So I'm robbing this post office, right? And I said to Raj, look, mate, just give me a score, a Kit Kat, and a couple of stamps, and I'll be out your hair. Then the next day, I had to post a letter, but I didn't have no envelopes. And the weed said, let's go back to the post office. I said, you know what, weed, that's a good idea. So me and weed are bopping down the street, right? And we get to the post office, right? But the post office is closed because somebody robbed the post office yesterday. My neighborhood's rough, right? And then this geezer comes up to me and goes, you look like the guy that robbed this post office yesterday. I said, sir, that's racist to assume that all us black men look alike. And he said, no, I'm not being racist. What it was, right? He worked for the BBC on a program called Crime Watch. And they were filming a reenactment of the robbery that happened yesterday. Cut a long story short, people, I got paid twice. They gave me a script. I said, I don't need a script. I'm a method actor. Don't insult me. And my acting was so good because they caught the geezer the following week. And over there, I was smoking a spliff, right? And the weed said, let's go buy some trainers. I said, you know what, weed? Let's do this. So I went down to a local Foot Locker, right? And I saw all these trainers on the floor. So I picked them up and I went to pay. Then this geezer comes and he throws me out of Foot Locker. It was only when I was on the pavement that I realized I was never in Foot Locker. I was in a mosque. Muhammad and the man them were angry with me, I tell you. Now imagine going to pray and someone's buying your trainers at the same time. I mean, that can be annoying. I mean, I tell you. It's nuts, mate. Like I was smoking a spliff the other day, right? And I was hungry and I just wanted some free food. I was walking around Stratford for 3 hours. After my third hour, only then I realized Woolworths no longer exists. It's nuts. The weed told me that joke would be funny, but it really wasn't. It just wasn't. It's nuts, mate, it's nuts. I was driving in my car the other day, right? And the police stopped me and they asked me the most stupidest of questions. Is this your car? I was like, mate, you tell me. I'm in an A-Reg Fiat Uno with a blue door and a red roof. Do you think I stole this? I should drug test you, mate. Do you miss racism? Do you miss it? No, I miss it. It was good when it was there. It was good, you know. I got chased by a group of white guys. They were racially abused. They chased me. I ran. I got home, and I was so happy. And my mum's like, "Why are you so happy?" It's because I just did 8,000 steps. It's beautiful. I loved it. I miss it. And the worst thing is when racism was proper, but now there's no racism. I went for a job interview. You wouldn't believe what happened. I fucking got the job. What happened to racism? Fuck's sake. Got no qualification, no experience. You're exactly what we're looking for. Fuck's sake. Can't fly no plane. Fuck's sake. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna write to the Prime Minister about this. Bring it back, bring it back. Good old racism, I love it. Been hanging out with posh white people. Proper posh, not like you guys. Proper posh. I'm talking Tesco's finest. Posh. You give them a spliff, they say it's a gluten-free. You know, proper posh. Like they'll go to the cinema, leave the cinema and say to themselves, I think I prefer the book. You know, proper. Proper. Like they've been to Waitrose, you know, proper posh. I bought something here and it wasn't working. So I picked up my mobile phone customer service, I was shouting, spit was coming out my mouth, it was disgusting. Then my posh friend Lily looked at me and said, that is not how you get a refund. I was like, well, what should we do, Lily? What should we flipping do? And Lily said, we are going to write a strongly worded email. I've never written a strongly worded email before. And Lily said, you tell me what you want to say, and I'll translate it for you. I was like, this is what I want to fucking say. Walk on, yeah? Whoever needs to come and pick up this thing, you better come and pick up this thing now, you get me? And then Lily said, to whom it may concern. And Lily said, continue. I was like, look here, when I buy the thing here, the thing's normally on fire, but this time the thing is dead, yeah? Me and my dreadlock brethren I come down there, yeah, and we're slapping everyone in the building, yeah, until man CEP, you get me? And then Lily said, when one visits your establishment, and purchases an item, it's normally of the finest quality. But to my dismay, one was flabbergasted at the standard. Now, according to the Sales Act 1975, one deserves a full refund. I couldn't believe it when my drug supplier came back to me within the hour. He thought I called the police. Oh, it's nuts, mate, it's nuts, I tell you. I was watching TV the other day, right, and Marcus Rashford, the black footballer who's on TV complaining about racism. He said he's suffering racism, wait for it. Online. I was like, mate, turn off your computer, innit? But he was really upset, he was angry. I said to myself, you're black, I'm here for you, brother. But then I Googled his wages. This guy's on 250 grand per week. People, let me tell you something, yeah? For 250 grand per week, I'll play for the Ku Klux Klan. Do you think I care if they pass me the ball? For 250 grand per week, you can hire someone to follow me around London racially abusing me. I'll even hold his hands. For 250 grand per week, I'll start an OnlyFans page for my racist fans. I'll call that shit the Holy Clans. I'm taking a piss. Remember last year, Marcus was like, oh, sorry, how long have I got? Huh? Oh, we're done, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry. Oh, sorry. But before I do go, just quickly before we go, I've noticed that there's some people in here that work at the local job centre. Just so that we've got our story straight. I'm not getting paid for this show. And I know you're looking at me right now thinking to yourself, how comes he's walking? This is a miracle. I'm going to be at the job site on Tuesday in my wheelchair. Thank you, my name's Moving Stays. Thank you very much.